y'all. It's your girl Chula back with another Planty video. Welcome to my channel, Hooked on Houseplants, where I invite you, your family, your friends, your aunt, your uncle, your cousins, whoever, to get hooked on houseplants too. All right. I am very excited, as always, to be with you all here today. And you might be wondering, where is Chula at today? Is she in the lobby of a posh, uh, expensive hotel? Or is she on the set of HGTV? No, I am not. I am actually in the newly finished area of our home. Yes, very exciting. Okay, so before I show you all around, I want to give you a little bit of a backstory. So, my husband and I, we purchased this home about 3 years ago. And at the time we purchased this home, it was definitely a seller's market. Okay, so the inventory was very low, or I guess I should say the affordable inventory for us was pretty low. And so when we saw this house, it was for sale by owner, and we liked the house. We saw the potential, but the first thing that I thought was, this house is going to be small. This is a small house for a family of four. But my husband assured me that there were some things that could possibly be done down the line to increase our living space. So this house is a little shy of 1,500 square feet. And when we purchased the home, there was actually two screened in patios, one on the back of the house and then one in the front. Now, the patio in the front is still a screened in patio. And of course, that is where the majority of my plants are. That's where you all always see me sitting most of the time, is on the front patio of our home. Originally, when I first got into plants, it was this room where I had the majority of my plants, and it was full. Okay, this room was full of plants, and it also had a door right here. If you can believe, there was a door that led to our backyard right there. So my husband and I, we got to talking, and at first we were going to make this room into a plant space for me, because I knew that I wanted to do videos, and I knew that I wanted to have a dedicated space in which to do that. So originally, that's what this space was going to be, a revised and updated plant room for me. But then I got to thinking that since our house is so small, I wanted this to be a space that all of us could enjoy. So we decided to make it into, I guess, a den, a flex space, just an extra place to chill out and have fun as a family. We do have a more, I guess you could say, formal living room area, but I wanted a more relaxed and cozy space for us. So that's the direction that we decided to go in. And I have so many plants at this point that they all would not have fit into this space anyway. Okay, so on to the good part. I'm about to show you everything that we've done, and I will be inserting pictures so you can kind of see where we started at. But I have to take a moment to give props to my husband. Okay, I have to give him his props because he did all of this himself. Yes, he did. He did everything. So our labor, the amount that we would have paid for labor was zero because my husband did it all. Okay, and I'm very proud of him because my husband, he doesn't have formal training. He didn't go to school to get a degree or anything like that. All of the skills that he learned on various jobs that he has had through the years. He took advantage of the opportunities at those jobs to learn. He would watch others, uh, fellow employees that he worked with. He would learn from them. He would watch, observe, and learn. And the things that he doesn't know, he gets on YouTube and he watches YouTube videos and he figures it out. So I'm just so proud of him. I mean, he has done an excellent job on this room. I think it took him about, it's taken about a year, I want to say, give or take. And that's only because, of course, he had a full time job as well as jobs that he does on the side for others. So that's why it took longer than expected. But I'm just proud of him. I mean, he did excellent job, and you will see in a minute what I'm talking about. So, something real quick. I keep saying real quick, then I keep talking. Um, Usually, my aesthetic is more, or it has been in the past, more on the neutral side. I don't know if you all remember when beige and tan was in, and then it was gray, and I was always the type of person that I was very matchy matchy. Like everything had to coordinate, everything had to have the same colors. And I didn't want to do that with this space. I wanted to kind of step out of my comfort zone a little bit and have brighter, more vibrant colors. Of course, as you will see, I wanted to incorporate plants, but just a few because I do not want this room to be overcrowded with plants. I want us to have plenty of room to move around, to entertain. And so I just have a few plants in here to just add to the total ambiance of the room. All right? So, with all of that being said, it is now time for the big reveal. So, let me show you. Okay, y'all, so as you come through the doorway, this is what you see. So, to the left, we have here just a simple armchair with a pillow that says happiness comes in waves. And of course, we have a plant shelf right there where I have a Rhaphidophora tetrasperma and a heart-shaped philodendron trailing there. And it gets decent light because it's right very close to that recessed light. Yes, hubby put in recessed light. And while we looking at the recessed lights, I mean, can we take in the details of the ceiling? Can we just take that in? Y'all, did hubby do good or did he do good? Let's take in the crown molding of it all. Yes, hubby did great, y'all. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. Okay, so let me stop singing and keep going. Okay, so there are, as you can see, 6 windows here. And my husband was able to get them at a discounted price because, as you know, windows can be very expensive. So he was working on a project, and these windows, I guess they ended up not needing them. So he got them at a discount price. And they're brand new windows. Now, the shades, y'all, the curtains, I really, really we wanted shades, to be quite honest. The bamboo looking shades. But shades can be very expensive, okay? Especially for, did I say 6 windows? I cannot count. There are 8 windows out here. So that would have been very costly. So we decided to go with curtains. Now, one of the colors that I'm loving that I believe goes very well with teal, which is one of my favorite colors, is coral. So these curtains have a coral-like or coral colored pattern on them. And I did get these from Amazon, in case you're wondering. These chairs are also from Amazon. They have like a mid-century modern look to them. So does the table, which is also from Amazon. And the chairs are very comfortable. I got the pillow covers from Amazon as well. And this vase, I already had that, but I thought that the teal and the white looks really nice in here. And the floor is just concrete. We eventually want to put down flooring, but it's just a concrete floor, painted a deep, rich brown color to kind of match with the color of our kitchen floor to make it more cohesive. And so on this side, my husband also did this wall, y'all. This, what kind of wall? What kind of, is it? I can't think of what this type of wall is, but he stained it with paint. Can't think of what it's called, but yeah, he did that. Didn't he do great? Look at that. This was just a brick wall, y'all. And behind this television, this was a window. Behind this television, it was a whole window, y'all. So yeah, the patio obviously was an afterthought. And so this was a window like to the outside of the home. So my husband closed it up, installed this shelf, and he put a coating on it to protect it. He installed the television, and then we have that gather sign up there. Okay, and this is another plant that I have hanging here. This is the silver, nope, this is the Rio, the philodendron Rio. And that's how it's installed. It has like a ring on it that's holding the plant. And then we also have this Jacinia pothos right there. Mi casa es su casa. And then right here in the corner, this big, beautiful Aglaonema Siam Aurora that used to be out on the other patio that I decided to bring in here. And it fills in this corner very nicely. Okay, so obviously we have to do something with these cords, but this is the part that I like a lot. This space is for my girls. Their aunt very kindly purchased these keyboards for them. And so I purchased these 2 stools. for them to sit on while they play their keyboards. And they're very nice. Also purchased these from Amazon, and they fit very nicely underneath this shelf that again my husband installed. And it's such a nice space for them. I just love it because the keyboards can stay right there. They don't have to be moved. And these stools can also be extra seating when we have guests over, and then they can be tucked very neatly underneath this shelf. And then over here, we just have a little basket to keep some of their stuff in, their headphones and other things. I also have gotten some new little plants. I'll get more in depth with these plants at a later date, but I wanted to incorporate some more succulents. Because during the morning time, this room gets a lot of sun. So I thought it would be nice to have these little succulents on the window sills, which my husband also installed. And I told myself it's going to be very difficult because these shelves are just like prime location for plants. But like I said, I don't want to have too many plants in here because it is a small space and I want it to be comfortable, airy, and as spacious as it can be. And look y'all what we can see from this window. My beautiful tree. So yeah, y'all, this is the finished patio space. And my husband and I were so pleased with how everything turned out. And how could I forget the rug, y'all? How could I forget this rug? This rug is from Bed Bath and Beyond. And at first I was like, is this gonna work with the curtains? And I said yes, because I said it has some of the same, it's of the same color palette. And like I said, I wanted to be a little bit daring and not so matchy this time. And so I think it all goes together. I think everything looks really, really nice. And this fan, y'all, this fan slashed light fixture, also from Amazon. I love it. It has a remote. And what's really cool, y'all, is this is the remote. So now the light is on. And the fan, they're clear. They're not called spokes, but I can't think of what they're called. But they're actually clear, and I love that. And so, yes, this is the lighting fixture that we got from Amazon. Okay, y'all, so that's the end of this video. I'm gonna pan around once again so you all can see everything, see how everything's looking. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for coming back and supporting my channel. I really, really appreciate it. I'm so glad I was able to share this content with you. It's a little different, but sometimes different is good. And if you like this type of content, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And also let me know down in the comments if you like the new space, what you like about it. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know down in the comments, okay? Also, check me out on Instagram where you can find more Planty content, okay? All right, y'all. Thanks once again for tuning in. You all are wonderful. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. And until the next time, take care and hooked on houseplants, y'all. Bye.